Hey guys, how you doing? I hope everyone's gonna have a good time tonight. I hope everyone's having a few drinks, huh? So, I was reading the news the other day. Flipping through it on my phone, flipping through it. Oh, and I do this while I shit, just for anyone who's concerned. I think it's probably the best time to do it. It's the only time I'm focused, which is kind of strange, but what are you gonna do, right? And I'm reading about Asians sinking ships, Asians losing airplanes. Asians this. It's just get over it. You can't drive, you can't fly, and you can't navigate. They should just stick to just doing what they do best and giving me a big ass Samsung phone and populating 1 billion people. Well, actually, they should cut back on the populating 1 billion people. There's enough of them as is. And then the one that really caught my eye was terrorists use 1,000 virgins to manipulate innocent people. What? You're telling me that I get promised 1,000 virgins to blow myself up? Listen, I don't know about you guys, but I like a little miles in my ride before I give it a nice drive. And who do they even tell you what kind of virgins these are? Like, are they fat? Are they black? Are they Mexican? For all we know, it's the girls I went to high school with that like were weird and drooled and like, you know, the fat ones that have like their butt has a butt, like those type of girls. Like, oh my god, hell no, I'm not doing that for that. I want to know who and what. Like, I want headshots, 1,000 headshots. That's it. That's my first demand. But that's why I don't even mess with my own people. You never know what they're gonna do. You never know what they're gonna say. That's why I just went right to dating a Spanish chick. Her family might eat some weird shit, and they don't tell you what it is. But that's my only struggle. Well, except for one thing, her friends. And I'm not talking about Tanya, the one that's always on the table, dancing, getting hammered, you know, white girl wasted. I'm talking about that dude and her Fab Five. And not that I have a problem with him, I don't get me wrong, but I just forget. And it's not like a thing that runs in my family, we're not like losing our minds or anything. Alzheimer's has never been in my family. I just smoke a lot of pot. Usually the arguments that I always get into with my girlfriend is just, oh, I'm going out with Tom. Who the hell is Tom? Babe, I told you this. He's gay. He's Tom. You know Tom. You met Tom 100 times. Oh, yeah, my bad. And then she gets mad I forgot. But what are you going to do? But then I started to think, well, if she goes and hangs out with a gay dude named Tom, can I hang out with a lesbian? Like, would that be cool? Like, but then again, it's like if I go to a bar where she taps you on the shoulder like, hey, see those two girls over there? I scissored the shit out of the one on the left. It's like, what? Do I give her a high five? Do I, like, chest pound? Like, and then boners. Like, are boners cool? Like, can I show her my boner? It's like, look what you did. Like, do we laugh about it? Like, can I get threesomes? There's so many questions that are in it. I think that's why guys don't even do it. But I tell you what, I play a hell of a wingman. You know that. So I got a fish out of the water story for you. Fish out of water story for you. How many people have dated out of their own kind? Let's be serious, there's no other way to put it. Well, I'll tell you what my experience was and what my parents thought it should have been a couple of years ago. Is if I was to pull over to another Egyptian girl's house, we're talking about, I have to be driving a Beamer, so I have to pull up in a Beamer. Gold up the ass, all over my body, chest hair sticking out, button up, gold, slicked back hair, the whole nine. And the worst part is when you knock on the door, family answers, it's the dad, the mom, the sister, the brother. Everyone gets 6 kisses. How are you? 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 And then I finally get to my girl and I can't even touch her. What the hell is that? So you're telling me that the only excitement I get until I marry her is I get to walk with her, take nice long walks? What if she doesn't even speak English? What the hell are we going to talk about? That's when it's just, I can't do arranged. I can't do it. But that's why dating my Spanish girlfriend is a little different. It's like the complete opposite of what my parents do. You knock on the door, music blasting. They're going crazy. They're dancing. Hola, ¿cómo está? They're just dancing. Everyone's dancing. Even the ones sitting down in the seat, their butts are moving. It's just what they do. Everyone's just moving. You even got grandma in the back. I don't even think she has any teeth, by the way. And she's just dancing. It's something that just doesn't stop. But then you always got to remember that there's one person in that family that you always have to watch out for. The person that looks out for everyone. In this case, it's her older cousin. Now, this is a cool guy. Like, don't get me wrong, like, wonderful dude. Like, you can have drinks with him, party with him. He loves pinkies, and he's just a cool guy. Yeah. It's not like a weird, crazy, like, pinky fetish, or he walks around like, I need a pinky. Give me a pinky. Oh, man, just let me smell your pinky. It's not like one of those. It's more like he comes in, he grabs your pinky, and walks away. So, I told my girlfriend one day, I said, that's it. I said, today's the day I'm putting an end to this pinky raping. I can't lie, I'm going to be honest. I was pinky raped 6 times. I'll never forget the first time. It was like it was yesterday. I don't even want to get into it. I cried like a little girl. So I told my girlfriend, I said, today is the day. Today is the day. That's it. I'm done. The pinkies, it's got to stop. These pinkies, like, they're hurting. I'm so scared. I got to walk around. I'm walking around with my pinkies in my pocket. It's insane. She said, no, you can't. Don't do it. He's going to get mad. He might make things weird. And then she was dancing so much to the point that she made me go. And I was like, but what about my pinkies? My pinkies need some freedom. I should want to be able to walk around with my hands out. So I said, you know what? I don't care what you say. Today's the day. It doesn't matter what you think. And I walked away. It's the best way to win that one. So then it came down to it. We went to her family function. 300 of her family were there. I said hi to every single one of them. It's the longest process. And we were having some drinks. We're having a good time. We're partying. And I got comfortable. A little bit too comfortable. To the point that my pinkies were vulnerable. They were just out. So I put my hands in my pocket and I started thinking. I'm thinking. And I'm like, all right, this is the plan. Let's find them and walk away. So I'm scanning the room. Boom. There he is. Me and him make eye contact. Now this man's, either his energy was just so strong that I was trapped in this trance. I couldn't move from this section and my hands were coming forward like this, like just coming to him. He came towards me. He spun past one person, went past another. I'm telling you, this man's spin move was so much, it's so beautiful that I don't even think LeBron James can imitate him. He did the spin move. He comes around, boom, he's got my pinky. So he's going. So what did I do? I looked at my girlfriend and I said, I'm going to listen to her. I'm not going to say anything. I grabbed his pinky right back. I'm doing it. Pulls away. Mody, what the hell? I'm not gay. You know when the music stops and there's that pause in between? That's when he said it. Every one of her 300 cousins looked at me like, gay? And then next thing you know, from that day on, I don't even get a handshake. I don't even get a hug. All I get is the Hunger Games wave from across the room. Thank you guys. My name is Mody. You guys are wonderful.